Good day, Sir Dexter Aspat. This is Group 4's presentation entitled Test for Starch. So what to expect in this presentation? Here is our table of contents. Firstly, the introduction of the activity and further understanding in regards to this activity. Secondly, materials. In this section, we will demonstrate the materials, how and where to obtain them. Up next, we have the procedure. Demonstration of the process, the things that happened during the activity, and how the chosen leaf reacted. We also have the questions. We will be answering the following questions assigned, and the answers are based on our mixed opinions and research. Lastly, the recapitulation or the summary. In this section, you can expect the summary of the activity, what we have learned as a group, and in this section, you can also find the importance of photosynthesis in our lives. Test for starch. What is it? A chemical test for starch is to add iodine solution and look for a color change. The parts of the leaf that contain starch turns brown to blue or black if the starch is present. Up next, we have the materials. Firstly, we have the leaves. We can obtain leaves by taking it from trees, plants, the ground, etc. Personally, I took mine from my mom's garden. Secondly, we have the alcohol. We can simply get these from drugstores, small stores, online, etc. And lastly, iodine. Now, the main sources of iodine are iodate minerals, natural brine deposits left by the evaporation of ancient seas, and blackish waters from oil and salt wells. Here is our video presentation. Place the leaf in the boiling water. This will kill the leaf, disrupt the cell membrane, and soften the cell walls, allowing the iodine to enter the cells and react. Put the leaf in a glass container and cover it with alcohol. Keep the container in the boiling water. The alcohol turns green because the chlorophyll slowly dissolves into the alcohol. Removing the chlorophyll will help us observe the color change of iodine clearly. Pour the iodine solution over it. It made the leaf color black. That is because the iodine combines with the starch present in the leaf and forms a violet-colored complex. This shows that the starch is present in the leaf. Up next, let's answer the questions. What is the use of ethyl alcohol in the experiment? It is to dissolve the chlorophyll so that the green pigment mixes into the alcohol. What is the use of iodine in the experiment? It is to combine with starch in the leaf so it forms a violet color complex. What does the presence of blue and black coloring leaf indicate? After covering it with iodine, it turned black and blue because iodine produces a charge transfer complex with starch, so when the two is mixed, it produces an intense color. What will happen to mankind if there were no green plants at all? Without plants, there will be no oxygen available for breathing, and after some time, everybody will die. Natural disasters will cause a lot more damage, which leads to every single habitat in Earth destroyed. We learned the importance of photosynthesis in every living organism's lives. Sunlight, water, and plants all work together to produce oxygen, which is a primary need of the most living organisms to stay alive. We also realized that we, living organisms, depend on them to survive, thus we must protect the environment. Aside from that, photosynthesis uses chlorophyll, which has antioxidant properties and can reduce the risk of many diseases to humans. It can increase the antioxidants in the bloodstream and help the animals digest food. And that sums up the presentation. Thank you for listening.
Maddela, ang nagkakantahin ko po ay I Am Changing by Jennifer Houston.